last I discussed college football game action from this chair. I talked about how Ryan Day won with class and dignity, and also excellence on the field of my alma mater, the Big House, and how it made me feel, silly for how petty I was, right, in reveling in his and Ohio State's misfortune with the flag planting and everything like that. And I apologized to Ryan Day. And I went into watching the Big Ten championship game on Saturday night with that intention.
Okay.
It took me about all of one quarter before I started, turning into a Hoosier, like Coach Dale times picket fence times Bob Knight times name anybody from the state of Indiana. Okay.
Steve Alford.
Oh, yeah, sure. And I just loved watching Indiana football do what it did. I was texting with Joe Buck, telling him I'm there with you.
Name drop.
What? I mean, why is that a name drop?
I mean, he's pretty famous.
Well, I've known him for a long time. Okay. I started on SportsCenter when he did his first World Series in '96. I've known him for a long time.
Bend over and pick that name up.
Wow. Okay.
Let me guess. You were.
A minute, I introduced him to his wife.
I was about to say, didn't you introduce him to the missus, right?
Let me guess. You were DMing with Mark Cuban too.
I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
Entree. He's got to be happy too. I mean, unbelievable what Curt Cignetti has turned into this monster coach and this monster program.
Cool.
And Fernando Mendoza, everybody, that throw he made, third down, they could try and run it, take the timeout away from Ohio State, right? But then punt it back, play defense. Not with the way this kid's been throwing all year. Just damn the torpedoes. Let's throw it up. First down, ball game. Big Ten championship in Indianapolis. First win against Ohio State for Indiana since Lee Corso was 12. Feels like. And they're lifting the championship trophy. Good for them. And I do love Cignetti. So now, if you put into Google, who is the Big Ten champion head coach of the Indiana Hoosiers in football, you can Google that too.
His brand of cockiness is really fun.
It's great.
Yeah.
Back here on our radio, here on ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance, talking about what happened with Indiana and Ohio State. That third down call to end the game and call ball game with your Heisman Trophy hopeful, if not potentially winning quarterback, who's post-game chit-chat on the field after the game. Serious Kirk Cousins vibes. It's great.
Could have been better.
Oh, please. I don't care. It's great. Kid's nice. Everybody's nice. He's using the word flipping on TV. But Cignetti, man, this is what he had to say about the decision afterwards to go for it.
I wasn't going to play not to lose. We were playing to win. And the one thing, we do spend a lot of time on the clock. How many plays are left in the game, things of that nature. We've kind of figured we had to get about 3 first downs. That's what I told the team. So you got to get a first down. I wasn't going to punt the ball back to them with 2 minutes to go and no timeouts. We had to give our guys an opportunity to make plays. We were getting on top of them at certain points in that game. And Fernando was throwing great deep balls, and it was a great play.
It sure was. I just love his default look of just like,
I can't tell.
Why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah, if he's disinterested or he's just like, what do you mean? It's obvious.
He's just football coach. He is football coach, like Central Casting football coach, and he's Indiana's. And 2 things: if Indiana wins it all in the year that Lee Corso signs off, would be unbelievable. And also, for a school that comes out of the mist and builds a team with a head coach and an idea And transfer portals, sure. But in the NIL world, where supposedly the Indianas of the world are supposed to be left on the side of the road. And in this world where there's nothing in college football except nauseating headlines and results and mind-blowing decisions made by people, which we'll get to from the College Football Playoff Committee, and a world in which one coach leaves for another school right before the college football playoffs are even announced because one school rightfully says get out, but then says the offensive coordinator, you could stay because we still have to win games. And there's a gajillions of dollars in buyouts and all of that stuff. And the ultimate snapshot of the sport is fans showing up at a chain link fence to scream obscenities at a coach leaving on a private jet sent from the other school that just paid a gajillion dollars of a buyout. If that's the world of college football, to have Indiana win it all would be what we call a palate cleanser. A palate cleanser. Now, Ohio State could still win it all, too, because, last time Ohio State lost their last Big Ten game of the season by a final score of 13-10, they went on to win it all anyway, while not winning the conference championship either. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.